Dashing through Chattanooga. My tips for maximizing earnings. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm diving into my experience as a DoorDash driver in Chattanooga. If you're dashing in Chattanooga or thinking about it, stick around. I've got plenty to share. Best zones for dashing. Let's talk about the best zones for dashing around Chattanooga. Rossville, GA. This area, especially along Battlefield Parkway, is a hotspot. I usually find myself pretty busy here, with a steady stream of orders. Ottawa and Hamilton Place. These areas are fantastic for both lunch and dinner. Everything's close together, making it easy to hit multiple orders quickly. North Chattanooga. I recommend dashing here for breakfast and Sunday brunch. With church events, there's a lot of potential to make good tips. Downtown Chattanooga. It's a mixed bag. The order frequency is high, and the payouts can be great, but the traffic gives me anxiety. I'd suggest trying it if you're comfortable navigating busy streets. Tips for a successful dash. Here are some tips I've picked up to keep your dash successful. Stay busy. Focus on high-demand areas and peak times. Lunchtime and dinner are usually the busiest, but don't forget about weekends for brunch. Order selection. I often decline low-paying orders. Look for deliveries that pay at least $1 per mile. It's better for your bottom line, and you'll make the most of your time. Zones and switching. Staying in your zone can be tricky. Sometimes I find myself in a different zone after a delivery. Don't hesitate to switch if it benefits you. Catering and shop and pay orders. These can be gold mines, especially on weekends. Just be strategic about it. They often pay better and have bigger tips, so keep an eye out for them. Managing challenges. Now, let's discuss some common challenges. Traffic and navigation. With ongoing construction, especially on the interstate, it can be tough. I prefer to dash by the hour when in Chattanooga to account for any delays. Apartment deliveries. They can be a nightmare. I've had orders where the building numbers were completely off. Double-check addresses and ask customers for clarification if needed. Weather and seasonal trends. The dashing scene can slow down during certain times of the year, like in winter. But it usually picks up in spring. Adjust your strategy based on demand. Personal experiences. I've had my share of good and bad days. Good days. Once, during a brunch rush, I made about $40 an hour. Those high-earning days are rare but worth it. Focus on prime times and popular zones. Bad days. Sometimes, customers don't tip, or I get stuck with low-paying orders. I remember delivering to an apartment complex with over 30 buildings. Finding the right one was a headache. Overall, knowing the area and timing your dashes well can really help. I typically make about $100 in 4 hours of active time, which makes it worthwhile. Conclusion and final tips. To wrap up. Recap. Stay in high-demand areas, be selective with orders, and don't be afraid to switch zones when necessary. Diversify. I also dash for Uber Eats and use Spark to supplement my income. It helps me stay busy and maximize earnings. Thanks for watching. I hope these tips help you make the most of your dashing experience in Chattanooga. Share your own experiences or tips in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more content.